Connection. Welcome to Connection, an interactive textile installation created to help international students at UNSW Art and Design feel more connected. The installation features cushions with country names where students can pin their country's name, creating a physical connection to both their cultures and others. It's about making diversity visible and helping students feel part of a larger community. Through this project, I hope to create a space where international students can feel seen, break through isolation, and start meaningful conversations, whether they're meeting others from their own country or from a completely different part of the world. As part of my experimentation, I hand-stitched the name of different countries onto fabric. This technique was inspired by the Embroiderers Guild of NSW. The process allowed me to explore texture and detail, creating a tactile connection to the diverse cultures represented at UNSW. To refine the design for my installation, I experimented with an embroidery machine to stitch the names of countries more clearly. This technique allowed me to achieve cleaner lines and greater details, ensuring the names would be bold and readable in the final installation. Next, I incorporated twisting into the design to symbolize connection. I decided to attach the names of all countries together using twisted threads, representing how we are all interconnected. This technique ties the countries together visually and reinforces the theme of unity within diversity. For this experiment, I used the shibori technique with indigo dye, focusing on the colors white and blue to represent unity and the shared sky. I also incorporated wooden beads into the fabric to explore how physical elements could symbolize connection within the textile. The beads added texture and depth, enhancing the tactile experience of the fabric while reinforcing the theme of connection. Next, I experimented with needle felting to create a small textile representation of flags from different countries. By using a variety of colors and felting techniques, I was able to bring each flag to life in a tactile way. This process allowed me to explore texture and color while symbolizing the global diversity represented at UNSW. After the felting process, I continued by felting the word connection using blue and white wool, symbolizing the sky and the shared bond between students and UNSW. To give the letters more dimension, I decided to fill them with waste fabric found in the textile studio. This added texture and made the letters 3D. Finally, I hand-stitched each word onto fabric, transforming them into cushion-like forms, giving the installation a tactile, interactive quality. Once the words connection and the country names were shaped into cushion-like forms, I added an interactive element to the installation. The idea is for students to engage with the piece by inserting a pin into their country's name. This action allows them to physically connect with the installation, marking their presence and creating a sense of belonging within the diverse community at UNSW. Finally, this is the culmination of my ideation process. This installation is designed to be a welcoming, interactive space where international students can physically engage with the piece. By inserting pins into the names of countries, students can feel connected to each other and the broader UNSW community. The use of tactile, handcrafted elements like the felted words and cushions adds a personal touch, while the overall design symbolizes unity, diversity, and the shared experience of being part of something bigger. For the real installation, I plan to expand it to include the names of all 195 countries on a larger scale displayed on a wall. A box of pins will be attached nearby, allowing students to pin their country's name and engage with the installation.